and my partner for 20 years. Nobody's accomplished that in the history of wrestling before. 20 years is a long time to be together. We're still young men. We're still in great shape. You know, you can just take a look. You know we're in shape. And Animal's a bigger guy than I am. Well, Ole Anderson, who gave Animal his first break as the original Road Warrior and then brought me in, saw the movie Road Warrior, I should say, with Mel Gibson, and we just added an S to it. Therefore, we were very smart right away. We patented that name. And, he came up with the name Hawk and Animal. I wanted Guido. It turned out to be Hawk was better. And we came up with the haircuts. That was my ideas. Where Animal have hair, I shouldn't, and where I do have hair, he should. And so we could plug our heads in like a unit. And the paint was his idea because it was off the movie. And things just clicked for us right after that. I think that my early struggles came with all the demand of the road, 250 days a year and 400 flights, and then coming home and trying to fit in normally. And I don't think it was possible for somebody, when it was happening to me so fast, you know, that became unstable. As far as breaking in, you know, Eddie Sharkey broke in, Jesse Ventura and Bob Backlund broke us in, but he broke us in on a boxing ring, which is about as hard as the wood floor that we're on right now. So, you know, he wasn't much of a show. I mean, he taught me nothing about a lot of things that I needed to know. He taught me how to take a bump. That's what he taught me how to do. We used to beat the crap out of each other. It was me and Animal, Barry Darso, who was one of the Demolition, and Rick Rude in the first school. And 4 tough guys are pounding on the crap out of each other all the time. Paul is very responsible for getting us to where we were head-wise. He was our guardian angel. When we broke in, we were green as green could be. You know, he was real smart. He turned the tables right around on them promoters. He was great. Real manager. The 4 horsemen were really, really responsible for a lot of our success. That'd be Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, and then several others, Lex Luger at one time, and there were others that were in there at the time, Ole Anderson even. Along with Rick Rude, rest his soul, and Manny Fernandez. They did well with us. Midnight Express did great with us. We were lucky we had a lot of talented people to work with right off the bat. You know, Ole Anderson told us, you guys don't know how to wrestle guys, so just beat them up. It's because, you know, if they don't want to come back next week, we'll have somebody else. So, you know, we didn't really know we did. We tried not to hurt them as much as we did, but I'm sure there were some guys that got hurt. But we really didn't mean to do that. We just didn't know what we were doing. Power, power, power. All we did was power moves. And that's what we still do. We still do the press slams, still do the power slams, still do the flying tackles, the one-handed fist drop, the doomsday device off the top. It's all hardcore. We don't do anything that's light and easy. Even our clotheslines are pretty good. Pretty good if you're me or Animal. But I mean, you know, we've worked hard. We work hard. I had my left shoulder separated twice. I had my cells on my left side. My left leg was broken twice. Once the fibula, which is nothing, then the bigger bone, that was something. And I never did another backdrop since, and you'll never see me do another backdrop. And that's about it for me. I've broken some ribs a few times. That's about it. I think the thing that means the most is nobody can duplicate what we've done because we won the WWF twice. We won the NWA twice, the WCW twice, the AWF once, the New Japan twice, All Japan twice, NWA twice, WCW, did I already say that? I mean, we've just been that lucky that people ran the ball, let us run with the ball. We just did a pay-per-view that was June 22nd at in Atlantic City Outdoors minor league baseball stadium. We're doing cartoons, voiceover work. I'm interested in radio. There's all sorts of things, all sorts of irons in the fire. Speaking of what we'll do to our opponents, me and Animal are quite fond of the medulla oblongata, which is the brainstem, which controls all your bodily functions, which means after we rip it out, you're going to be wearing Depends for the rest of your life.